It's PMAC Movies back for a new miscellaneous haul video, which it looked like over a month since I've just done a miscellaneous haul video. I've been doing, like, if I get a package I'm excited about, I'll do a haul, but there's been a lot of other things that I've gotten that I just haven't included in a haul recently. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what PMAC's been snagging up besides those little unboxings I did from mail stuff. So I just got it in a big pile over here. Before we get into this, take a look in the description section for ways that you can help out the video, including hitting the thumbs up and leave me some feedback if you watch the videos. I appreciate it. So let's take a look. I just have a couple stacks of things over here on the floor because the desk is full of stuff. So I'm going to be like reaching down probably and getting it. Let's get some box sets out of the way. So I did get the Nico Masterakis collection, which part of it was part of the buy two get one from Target. So it ended up being like $50, but now it's that price anyway from Barnes & Noble during the half off sale. I probably got it a little bit cheaper because I got the Target 5% off. So I probably saved a few dollars on it, but I'm not sure if this is one that I really needed to get, quite honestly. It is 6 movies. And for some of them, it looks like, I believe it's a 3-disc set. You can, if you take a look in there, you can see, if I can pull this down, it's got a book and then it's got 3 cases. So there's probably around 2 movies on each one. So Nico Masterakis collection, you can get this quite affordably now for around that $50. Barnes & Noble Arrow 50% off sale. Also, this one I got, you can get a lot of stuff from, it's now called like Pop Market on eBay. It used to be Blow It Out of Here. You can get where if you buy 2, you get 20% off, and some of them are quite reasonable, some of them not. But I did get Danza Macabre Volume 3, the Spanish Gothic collection. So interesting, Severin did these. The first 2 sets were Italian. Now this one's Spanish, but I got a pretty good price on this. I believe it was a little bit cheaper than 50% off with this deal. Some other things that I got from Pop Market. I got the Sadness. This was a few dollars more than 20 after the 20% off. But the slipcover of this one sold out quick. I was fine just getting the regular version, and this was easily the best price you could find for it currently. Let me make some room here. Up next, this is an Amazon. I might have showed this already. It's Wayne's World. This went down to $10 for a period. I think I showed that one already, so we'll get that out of here quick. I did get Guyver 4K plus Blu-ray. This wasn't super cheap, but it was, again, the best price you could get from Pop Market. It was like $28 or something like this. I wouldn't recommend paying that much for it. The movie wasn't really that great. It was okay, but it wasn't really worth what I paid for it. What can you do? This one, however, was, although I thought this had a broken case, but it seems to be closing okay. Oh, it does have a broken case on the spine. So this one is, that sucks. I might have some spare of this type of case, actually. It is Red Rock West. This was a really good 90s neo-noir movie with Nicolas Cage, Dennis Hopper, Lara Flynn Boyle. Really, really good one. Really enjoyed that one. This was about $20 also. It was about what it'll be during a Vinegar Syndrome sale. I think I paid maybe 50 cents more for it. That goes up here. This I only paid around $15 for this Cauldron one. I think I probably included this in my Cauldron haul, but this was actually from Target. It is top line. Had to get it. Franco Nero's the man. This one also, I probably showed this. Leon the Professional 4K. Pretty sure I showed that one. One of my favorites. This was a little bit more than I wanted to spend. It was probably about 17-ish, which isn't quite 50% off. 50% will be 15, but Severin hasn't had it for that cheap. It is The Church. I just got the regular Blu-ray, didn't feel like I needed the 4K of this. And this was actually a really good movie. All the movies that this guy did, Michael Soavi, and it's a Dario Argento Presents, which I have the sect somewhere too. I don't know if it's if I got it in this pile. But I like The Church more than The Sect, but I liked them both. I think they're both solid movies. And I was surprised they were like in English. I didn't watch the Italian version, but it seemed like it was actually like the actors were speaking English, which was interesting. It's an Italian movie, but like Cemetery Man also in English, which was the best out of the three, but this was also very good. I did get some Hamilton book ones. These were very affordable. These were like $6 each. We have Fear No Evil, which was apparently shot, at least portions of it, in Rochester, New York, which I didn't know when I bought it, so that's pretty interesting. Rochester's the closest city to where I live. Then we have Fright here, which is apparently getting a Kino 4K. Not sure who's asking for this on 4K. Pretty much nobody. But it's getting a 4K from Kino, apparently. And Lust for a Vampire. So these are ones that were like going out of print from Scream Factory. Scratch Factory. This was another Target one. This was like 16 or 17 bucks after the deal. And it is a new release. Paramount re-released this one with a new slipcover, which I like. I didn't get the previous one because it never went below 20 bucks. It actually was probably stayed up several dollars above 20 bucks was the best you're going to do. Red Eye, and I really, really like this one. I watched it again. I had it on DVD and, of course, watched it years ago. What year is this from? This is from, like, the early 2000s. 2005. This is a really good thriller. I really enjoyed this one. Gave it 4.5 Slippies. Highly recommend that one. This is something I really didn't need. It went down to 15 bucks, and I decided to get it. And I placed the order, and then I'm like, well, because it wasn't in stock. It was going to be several weeks before they shipped it. Amazon. And I'm like, I'll just buy it. If I decide I don't want it, I'll cancel it. I never canceled it. It is Insidious, the Steelbook here, which, I mean, it's nice, and I believe it didn't have any dents or anything in it, shockingly, from Amazon. So I'm keeping it. I really didn't need it, though. I have all the Insidious movies on Blu-ray. But, I mean, it's a pretty nice Steelbook and whatnot. I decided to keep it. This was one of the rare Goodwill finds that I've gotten. So their Blu-rays there are $4 now. Sony Pictures Classics, Winter in Wartime. And then they also had Michael Keaton in The Company. So I got both of these the same day, $4 each from Goodwill. Inflation, baby. And then this was $2 from the pawn shop. It is Blue Iguana. This is one that the U.S. version had been in the Dollar Tree, which maybe, actually that might have been where this was from too. This is the Canadian version, but they might have gotten in the Canadian and U.S. version. So this might have been a Dollar Tree, excuse me, a Dollar Tree one that somebody brought. We got more Sam Rockwell in here. I did get another one with that, so I got 2 for $4. I'm going to just bend down here and find the one, which this was a really cool one. I was excited to find this. This is one that I remember the miniseries being on when I was young. I guess probably middle or high school, maybe. Middle or high school when this came out on TV in the late 90s. When would it have been? Yeah, it would have been right around there, like right at the border between middle and high school, so I'm not quite sure. But It is The 10th Kingdom. Mill Creek did put this out on Blu-ray, and I mean, it's not going to win any awards for the greatest picture quality, but we watched some of it, and it's pretty much what you'd expect. It's definitely watchable. It looks pretty solid. It's a 90s TV movie. I mean, this is the best you're going to get for it. So $2 for that was really a bargain. I would have paid more for that one. This one dropped down to like 12 or 13 bucks on Amazon, and I do like Mondo Macabro. I feel like they have quite a few good movies. They don't have a huge catalog. They have they have quality movies for what they have, though. Their stuff tends to be better movies than like Vinegar Syndrome. I mean, Vinegar Syndrome definitely has some hits, but a lot of misses too. A lot of misses. I feel like Mondo Macabro, I could buy almost any of them, and they're like the hit rate is very, very high. And we got Dr. Jekyll and the Werewolf here, Paul Naschy, a Paul Naschy joint, also region free, so that's a nice one. We did get some more from the Sony Please Rewind sale on eBay. We got more Sam Rockwell. We have Moon on 4K and Blu-ray combo pack. I can get rid of my Blu-ray only version. We do have Hancock. Why did I need this on 4K? It was less than $8. You beer and ask questions later. And then this one is a pretty solid movie. The Woman in Black. Surprised I didn't have this one already. Harry Potter. This was like $6 something, I think, after the discount. The Machine. Looks like an action comedy. And then this is what I believe to be quite an underrated movie. I think I need to find the steelbook of this. I believe, hopefully I have the steelbook on the shelf and I can pop the 4K in there. It is Salt on 4K. I really enjoy this, and I'm definitely not an Angelina Jolie fan. This is just a good movie, baby. This is just a good movie. It's just a good movie. Okay. I'm going to set some of these on the floor because I don't want them to be piled too high here. We must protect the slipcovers. We don't need indentations. This was from Goodwill. This is $4.99. It is Yellowstone Season 2. I believe I have Season 1 that I bought used maybe also. Up next, I don't think I've shown this one yet. I'm getting pretty much all these Eureka movies, these Eureka US releases, because I've been able to get them during the Buy Two Get One, still around 20 bucks each, so it's not like they're super cheap. But I do like this Asian stuff, so I got the Double Crossers on Blu-ray. Here it is. Here's the sec. So this is another one from the what did I call it? The pop market on eBay. The Sect, another solid one, like The Church more though, but definitely a good one. I did get a couple of the Walmart Steelbooks, their recent Lionsgate horror Steelbooks. A lot of those movies have been very, very cheap in regular Blu-ray cases, and you're not getting a better version. Like You're Next. I have You're Next on Blu-ray. I got it for a few bucks. I don't need to buy the Steelbook version of the same disc for $23. To me personally, I got better things to spend money on, or I can buy several other affordable movies. Like it just doesn't make sense from my point of view. If you're a big Steelbook person, do what you want to do. Don't let what other people's priorities are or other people's judgments or whatever bother you. People are able to have their own opinions. Of course, like over 99% of people in my life think it's insane to have this many movies. That doesn't cause me, you're judging me. If you want to do it, I mean, you got to figure out what's best for you. But anyway, I did get 2 of them because these never had US Blu-rays, and I wanted them. I still thought that $23 was steep. I definitely wanted these on Blu-ray. And the Steelbooks may be pretty limited, or they might not be. We don't really know. So it might end up being something where you buy it and then it ends up being worth more than you paid. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But they are. I feel like they are pretty nice. I got Hannibal Rising here, which is a movie that gets shit reviews. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Why does it get bad reviews? I'm not sure as far as... You have expectations for it being a Hannibal movie. Like, you got the Silence of the Lambs, you got Hannibal, you got Red Dragon, you got, I forget that, the older one there with the guy from CSI. Anyway, I thought for what it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it personally. I gave it 4 Slippies out of 5. I had low expectations, though, and I thought the story was good. I'm just not sure how well it fits into the Hannibal series of movies, so that might be the issue. I'm not totally sure, but I liked it for what it was. And then I do have this on DVD. It's been years and years since I watched it, though, so I do need to watch this again. Maybe in October, I'll pop it in. It is Wolf Creek here on Blu-ray Steelbook. All right, almost just knocked that on the floor. This I got from a yard sale for $1 with the digital code. It is the DVD. Yeah, I know. I would have been excited if this was a Blu-ray. It's Christopher Plummer, Martin Landau, and Remember here. So got that very, very affordably. No, I didn't even open this one. So this is one that I just recently got. It was a pre-order from the Target Buy 2 Get One. It's another Eureka Asian, from their Asian line of movies. It is A Man Called Tiger here with Jimmy Wan Yu. Bearded. This one I might have showed up. This was from a Target Buy 2 Get One. I probably did. It's Sword of Desperation. That's supposed to be a pretty good one. I think I probably need to rewatch this. I thought it was pretty solid on the first go-through, though. It was a pretty quirky movie. It is Death to Smoochie. I pre-ordered this for around $20. And I liked it quite a bit. I was entertained by it. I'm not totally sure what to make of it. You got Edward Norton. You got Robin Williams. You got what's-her-face, Catherine Keener, Danny DeVito. Jon Stewart's in this. So definitely one that I'm glad to own. I think Mike, Shout Factory has the, they're selling their products for pretty premium prices, and I'm just seeing something I'm confused about here in the movie room. And the cases they use are just so flimsy. So I got it in like my own case, and I have to find my DVD because it's I have it in like a 2-disc case. So there's a opening for the DVD to make this a combo pack. Some people call it Combo It Out. I think Uncle Joey from Full House would have liked comboing it out. Cut it out. Uncle Joey. I think that's Uncle Joey, right? And then you got Uncle Jesse. Have mercy! We got Rio Bravo on 4K here with, we got a little John Wayne. 9/30/25. I got quite a while to sell the digital code. These Warner Brothers digital codes, man. These Warner Brothers are some and then we got Pig here. This was cheap from Amazon. I might have shown this. Enjoyed the movie. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a more horror type of stuff, but it was actually more of a drama. And then I don't know if I've shown this one off. It is Southern Comfort. The Vinegar Syndrome, got it for, I believe, less than the 50% off it would be during a sale. It does come with the booklet, too. It doesn't have the slipcover, but it does come with the booklet, interestingly. The movie... Charmy was complaining about this movie while I was watching it, so it kind of ruined it. I thought it was decent, but I have to watch it again. It just, I mean, you know, I just, you know, was that everything already? I don't know. This room is just a cluster. It's just a cluster. It's actually not that bad. It's just the desk is full of stuff, and the shelves are. This is the green screen behind me. I don't know if that person who commented that behind me was a green screen. See, when people, I feel like some of these movie collectors out there, first of all, my identity isn't tied to me collecting movies. I think you have to be careful about. My identity isn't tied to this stuff. It's something that I enjoy. It is a stress relief. Some people, I feel like it's their whole life is like this stuff. So sometimes I wonder if something happened, if a lightning struck and it ruined my whole collection, it ruined this room. I mean, I've spent quite a bit of money on it, or if somebody stole all my money, it would be kind of hard to steal all these movies. They'd be like, this isn't worth the work. I'm just getting the F out of here. But if something happened to this, would it be almost a freedom or like a relief? Whereas some people, it's like their identity is like tied. That's unhealthy to have like your identity tied to something so much. You need more balance in life. But anyway, people like somebody come, oh, that's a green screen behind you. I think it's funny when people are, you know, or people get upset if somebody questions how they spend their money. Well, if you're getting upset about that, then that's telling you that deep down you know there's an issue. Otherwise, it wouldn't upset you. So if people tell you spend too much money on movies, or you know, doing, not too many people do. I feel like that's another thing in the Blu-ray community is people are always like, oh yeah, great purchases. Oh yeah, you the man. You know what also happens doing the work that I do? When people have addictions, they want other people around them with addictions too. So I have like clients who are getting away from a drug problem, and they have to get away from their friends because their friends are trying to keep pulling back in. It's uncomfortable when somebody else is changing and improving themselves. And I feel like, you know, you see people on nobody's critical, or very few people are ever critical. Like, are you kind of wasting money? Are you kind of, I mean, the thing is too with money, like, not that many people are on here that wealthy where they can should be just spending freely. Like, you know, there's certain bills, there's like car things that come up with vehicles, house repairs that need to be done that are very costly. I don't think people have just thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars sitting around to do those things. So I think it's just, it's good to get some criticism. It doesn't need to be such a trigger for people. And if it is such a trigger, then there's a reason why it's triggering that person. It's, people can also say things really nasty too. I mean, there's that. People can be just assholes the way they say stuff, but sometimes it's just regular constructive criticism. I don't have a problem, people. I don't have a problem. It's everybody else. It's everybody else. I don't have a movie collecting problem. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. But yeah, let's that was kind of neat, actually. I didn't plan that, so let's take a look around the movie room. Take a look. I barely have any movies, guys. What are you talking about? And that closet, isn't full of movies. And down cellar doesn't have a bunch of bins of movies. It doesn't. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. This is all green screen. I have green screen all around the room, actually. So it's pretty impressive. Pretty nice. All right, but that is everything here. And I will see you next time on PMAC Movies.